Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm coming on here today to show you the things that I did for our swap with me and Elaine. She was silly eels. Now these are my bead. We had to do some button fairies, and these are my button fairies. So this one, looks like she got pixie ears, but that's okay. So I just got this picture and I fussy cut it out and actually put clear nail varnish on that, and that sort of turned out really well. I got these wings off a Pinterest, or maybe I just googled images of wings, I don't know, but then I cut that out and I used some of this snow marker, and I put that on there and I embossed it, because you put the heat gun on it and it gives it that nice bubbly up effect. Then I put some stickles around the edge of things, wings. I put a little bit of diamonds here, and I did the buttons and a little heart on the bottom of that. So that's one of my, and I've got a hanging thing there, and on the back I'm just going to, on the back I just put a piece there. I sprayed a bit of gold spray on there just to get all the one colour. So, but anyway, that's one of my button fairies, and this is the other one. Now this one's got a sort of dress wingy thing. So I did the same. I cut out a picture, fussy cut the picture. I put some little hair for her hair, so she headband. I put a little bit of gold around that part. This is actually some wings, and I just squeezed it up and made it into a dress thing. And these are wings that I've had for a long time that I cut those and stood them up a bit because they seemed like they were straight out flat, and I think like maybe I did, anyway. And the buttons I put on this one, I didn't put the buttons on the same way, but I don't know whether there's any rules whether you have to have them overlapping or not. It doesn't matter, I don't think. But anyway, so they're my button fairies that I made for Elaine, and I hope she likes those. This one here, she's got a hanging up thing too. So, and then on the back I just put a piece of card, and I will put my, I'll just write on the back of that, because you need to put something over, you know, where everything meets. It's just nice to end that off nice that, okay? So that's those. Now, we said we're going to make a lace storage book. So here's what I made for Elaine. This is the lace storage book. You would have already seen all these things, because I'm not putting these videos up until she actually gets them, because I wanted to, well, we both wanted them to be surprises, you know, so she's not putting up until I do mine, so we can't see them. So, but anyway, I'll get all tongue-tied here. Now, this is a picture from the Peon papers, I think. Yes, it's one of the little cutouts that I got when Irene sent me those. So I've put that on there. I've put a piece of lace around the edge, left it a little bit rugged looking around there, because that's what I wanted to do, like, you know, so for the effect, I don't know. Put some applique on here. I put a little squirrely bit there, and I put a little bit of applique there, and I put made a flower here with the help of somebody else. I think it made a bit of this part here for me, and then I added that. That was gifted to me. I made these tiny little blue flower here because I needed something to go. I wanted to bring it in the blue out of the lady's clothes. I just wanted to, you know, bring it all together. So I added the blue. You know, when we're doing colours, we've got to, well, I've always tried to get them all to go well together. It's, you know, mostly they do, I guess, but you just need to, I just wanted to bring that out, the pretty blue colours in there. So I made that other little flower there. I actually made those off a, you know, those rose trims that you buy, the little roses on the trim fabric. I haven't got it here handy or anything, because I clean up my mess when I finish. Look at that. So I'll put it away, but that's what I made those tiny little bits out of, just for that blue. I made a nice little stick pin there to give it a bit of glow. I like these little leaves. I love these silver filigree leaves. They're beautiful, I think. And that's a nice flower that I got from Roseanne, who is Roxy car, which is 11 or 2, I don't remember now. Oh dear, sorry, Roseanne. And there's another leaf, and there's another applique and a butterfly. I thought he looked good, and I made that little heart down there on the bottom. Now the back, I didn't do anything with the back. I probably should have put I should have put a thing on the back of it. I don't know. I think I'd rather like to leave it like it is. I feel comfortable with how it looks like that. I don't know. I just wanted to leave it like it is. So, and this part here, I intend to put a thing over the back there when I've just actually stuck that on there because I forgot to put some sort of a tie up on there. I'm just waiting for that to dry. So, and then inside I've got, I'll imagine, well, I'll able to show these, and there's one now anyway. So I've made a pocket in the inside, just, so that gathered that along and glued it and made a little pocket to put there. I was going to put something in there and I can't see where it is now, but I'll do that later. And for a little bit of, aligned all that. So I've got the laces in there, and on the back I've did the same thing. I've put, there's that rose, like a rose trim, and I've put a pocket on the back here, but I made it pretty tight so nothing would fall out. If I put something, I want to put something in there, or she can, and it won't fall out. You know, I don't know what to put in there, but I thought I'd just add the pockets in it just for, maybe I'll leave them and Elaine can put something in them for herself, and make it her own personal things. Okay, so that's the lace book. Now, for the surprise, well, the surprise was really hard for me to come up with because I did not know what to do. I'd actually seen a picture of this sort of thing on something, and I thought, gee, I'd love to make one of those one day. Now, it isn't a cake, okay? So nobody panic, it's not a cake. But I think I really, really love it myself. I really do, Elaine. So if you don't like it, you better bring it, you better send it back. But anyway, so I actually made the box. Now that's a lie. The bottom part I didn't. I had the bottom part, the base, the box, but I have padded it, covered it. It's got about 4 kilos of glue on it because it's been. So we'll start at the bottom of it. I do have a couple of bits of glue, but it'll actually come off this. This is satin fabric that I've used, and I've put on a doily. Okay, and then, because that base has to be put on after. I might show people how to do this because a lot of people don't know, you know, how to cover the boxes. Now this is a sort of an apricot-y colour, I think. It's more to it than a pink, because this is the pink lace that I put around. And isn't that pretty? I really like that lace. I wanted to put this dangly bit so bad on there. I really, really like that. I hope Elaine likes the dangly bit. It gives it a I don't know, something. But anyway, so that I put that trim there. Now the back of it here, I've actually I made the lid, and I put by cutting out a piece of cardboard, the right size, of course, and then I left a piece of card on the bottom of that, so it actually comes down in the back of there. I've also got material, and I've also put this piece because I do not want the hinge to come undone. Okay, I don't want that to come apart. On the top here I put a nice bit of doily, an applique. I made this flower, and it's something that I don't know why, but I'm very partial to. I like that flower. I know this is a bit different. There's pinkies and that, but I don't know. I'm thinking it's looking okay. I hope everybody likes it, and I hope everyone likes it. I've got these little bits of blingy bits here, and I've got a couple of little dragonflies I've got hanging at the side of either side. I made these bits of I strung these beads so I could do this on that coming down the side of it. I just sat there one night and I did actually I've got a few more too, because I did a fair bit that I wanted to just put them on the strings, and then if I want to use them later I can. So they are actually sewn and glued onto there, so hopefully it will not come off. And then I put that piece of bling up there. Now in this inside I have put the it's got wadding in there. What wadding is, you know, like a filling that you put in blank your quilts or something. It has got satin, and then that, and then I did a base and pushed that in there, circle the base and put it in. The hinge looks a bit skew-if, but I've worked really hard on it, and I hope it stays together. So I won't pick it in my own work. It's not a good idea. Now, there's something in the pocket there, but there's a little pocket there for Elaine to put something in, so when she gets it, she can show you whatever is in there, and if there's anything in the box when it gets to it, which I was planning a larger thing, but I'm sorry I can't do any more at this stage. I do hope that she really likes these things, because I really enjoyed making them, and I hope that she likes them when she gets them, because oh well, I just do. I did them because I wanted to do a swap with her and make the things as nice as I could, because that's what you do when you're doing something for somebody, don't you? You do your very best. Anyway, so I did a card too, but I think I'll keep the card for her to... Oh, well, she's going to look at it anyway, since you're going to see the card we're talking about. Well, this is my card. Now, this has gone away from the colours, isn't it? Look at that. Now, I know Elaine likes red, so I didn't do red in those things because I don't have a lot of red stuff to work with, but I did a card with the red, and I got this image, and it just sort of, I don't know, it could be Elaine, couldn't it, when she was younger? What do you reckon? And there's some two little puppies. She loves puppies, and I did... popped it up, and I actually covered that with what's the name, clear nail polish again. I cut out these little flowers with my Big Shot, put a brad in that, and put a piece of lace on it, and I used that from the thing that I got from the die cuts that I got from yeah, sorry. Diane, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I haven't done anything yet in the inside of the card, but I will do that, and I'm hoping that she likes these things. I actually quite like this card. I think that's very sort of old-fashioned. Here's me carrying on about liking my own work, but you got to like your own work, because it's sort of not good. I won't send it to anybody, that's for sure. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I'll talk to you later.